go. Before I start this one, y'all are gonna need to sit down and buckle up for this. So, for a bit of context, I've got the context on my TV behind me, but I've seen a bunch, and I mean a bunch of people do this. It's talking about weird laws in American states. Now, I am Australian, if you could not tell. And all of them, I don't really understand. Like, I just saw one that stated it was illegal for a donkey to sleep in a bathtub. Like, the concept of a law is it would have had to happen more than once for it to become a law. So who in their right mind just thought, I'm gonna go in my bathroom and put my donkey in there? Like, who the fuck decided, yeah, I'm gonna let my donkey sleep in a porcelain tub? Yeah, I'm gonna need to talk to someone about that. Anyway. Oh, give me a second. Alright, so, let me size my ass down. Oh, can't even see the fucking title. So, thankful to the Sydney Criminal Defence and Traffic Lawyers website, we are going to be talking about 19 weird Australian laws that have actually been made. Like, it's in the governmental books, apparently. I don't know how or why, but we're gonna go through them. So, read the full details. So, here's the Sydney Opera House. It's probably one of the most known buildings that we have. So, nope, you can see the... Okay, I'm gonna read this. Planning on wearing hot pants on your backpacking trip to Australia? Think again. Take note of these 19 weird Australian laws that, mind you, still exist. Meaning, I do not think this list has been updated to a T. These are still active, apparently, given what we've just seen. Oh, you can't even see what I'm reading. Let me go up here. Alright, you can read that, can you? Noted. Alright, so, here's the first one. It is illegal to wear hot pink pants after midday on a Sunday. Okay, the concept of wearing pink is disgusting to me. But who in their right mind decided, hey, it's 12:01 and it's, Sunday, you're gonna need to take that off. Brother. This law is basically allowing police officers to strip you down in public if it's Sunday and you're wearing hot pink pants after midday. Yeah, you're gonna have to get booty butt naked or go home if a cop finds you. Alright, number 2. It's illegal to walk on the right-hand side of a footpath. On the right. Okay. Also got a mosquito bite, I think. So, this one, it kind of makes sense to me, because we drive on the left. But it still doesn't make any fucking sense. Are you just expected to walk into someone then? How do you know? Like, in what way are they implying this? Because no matter what way you look at it, someone's going to be walking on the right-hand side. Or you're just going to be constantly walking into people. If this is specifically in Sydney, then I got no clue what happens there. I thought to go, but nah, bro. I don't want to anymore. So let me hop down. Alright, number 3. Taxi cabs are required to carry a bale of hay in the trunk. The functioning amount of brain cells I have are deteriorating looking at this shit, dude. Why taxi drivers specifically? Are they transporting horses somewhere? Mind you, a horse won't fit in a fucking taxi. Boy, I'm just gonna move on. I'm gonna lose an aneurysm. Okay, this one is actually cute. Bars are required to stable, water, and feed the horses of their patrons. So, if you don't know, patrons basically means people who are in that pub who have a horse. Okay, that one is actually kind of sweet. And honestly, I'd do it too. Because it's an innocent horse. Why would you not feed it and give it water? What kind of heartless Johnny or Trenny? Can't say that. Just what kind of heartless person wouldn't feed and give water to a horse? I need to know. Like right now. Alright, pardon me. Number 5. You must have a neck-to-knee swimsuit in order to swim at Brighton Beach in Melbourne. Okay, so I'm going to try and show you this in the best way possible. So I'm going to move back. It's effectively saying from here to here. So everything up here is covered. That's what this law is telling you. No booty hole, no nip, no belly button, no chest hair should be seen. It said from neck to knee. Who thought of this? Like dead ass. Who thought of this? Alright, whatever. Number 7's gonna get me, gonna make me lose an aneurysm. It is illegal to roam the streets wearing black clothes, which I do, felt shoes and black shoe polish on your face, as these items are the tools of a cat burglar. Never mind, I will retract what I said. Okay. Hang on a second. I just got a glimpse of number 8. I just caught a glimpse of number 8, so we're gonna move on to that one. I'm gonna zoom in. Y'all are seeing this, right? Only licensed electricians may change a light bulb. Brother, we've all done this. I used to own a lamp and I changed the light bulb of it. Is someone gonna bust through my bedroom door and arrest me? I've changed light bulbs, and I don't have a license for anything. What the fuck? Alright. Brother. It is illegal to be drunk in a pub. Have you met me? I've been drunk with like tens of witnesses, bro. I nearly had to be carried to a car. I was that wobbly drunk. Are they... Oh my day. Can I show this? I don't think I can. I'll put a content warning. Either way. Whoever made this law, have you been to Hindley Street? Answer me this. Have you been to Hindley Street? The amount of drunks you can find in Hindley Street is more than the amount of brain cells I'm having recording this. Dead ass. Like, for real. How... Look, I understand that drunks get arrested more times than I sleep. Either way, I get that drunks have to be arrested at some point because of like bodily offense, verbal offense, a word. Look, just how? No. What's this one? It is illegal to read someone's tarot or give them a psychic reading, as these are forms of witchcraft. Brother, I adore witchcraft. What is the point? How are these laws made? Deadass. Like, who thought of this? Like, I understand that most people don't believe in witchcraft or anything of the matter, but that doesn't mean you get to arrest someone for telling you your future or just a depiction of it. Like, deadass. I get DMs on Facebook for tarot card readings. Well, actually, no, they reply to my comments, but still, I've been offered tarot card readings more times than I've been to TAFE, and I had to suffer through that. Alright, number 11. Having an honor... No, I can't read this, man, what the fuck? Having an article of disguise without a lawful excuse is illegal. So you're telling me, if I wandered up to the cop shop in a balaclava and just simply stated that I'm cold, they can arrest me? If I'm in a balaclava or something the rather covering my face because I'm cold, because believe it or not, Australian winters suck, they can arrest me. Nah, bro. Okay, this one kinda makes sense. In the Gold Coast specifically, which I believe, where is the Gold Coast? I'm gonna look that up. Where exactly is this? It's a city in Queensland, but I need to know where. Oh, it's off the central coast. It's like over here, like down the road from Brisbane, basically. So, alright, so that makes sense. So in the Gold Coast specifically, it's illegal for a woman specifically to wear a bikini whose material exceeds 6 square inches in length or width. They're not specifying, so it's either length or width. Goodbye, Brazilian bikini bottoms. Like, 6 inches in length or width? Hang on, how big is 6 inches? How big is 6 inches? Can I have images, please? So, thankful to, deleted on Reddit, this is what 6 inches looks like. So, Gold Coast. Is it width or length? So, hold up. Let me measure this. So, 6 inches with my fingers is this. So, that isn't covering anything. Like, let me go back to OBS. Like, that isn't covering anything. Let me, like, angle this down. So, like, it was this, I think. That ain't covering shit. Given I am a bit overweight. Still, that ain't covering donkey. Alright, Brother, who thought of this? It is illegal to leave your car keys in an unattended vehicle. Like, I know our crime rates are donkey, but wait. The concept of the law is it would have had to happen more than once. So, they deadass saw keys inside of an unattended vehicle and said, you can't do that. It would make more sense if the car was stolen. And there would be a news report about the stolen car. Brother, what the fuck? Alright. If advertising a lost... No. They need to reword this. If you're advertising a lost or stolen item, you must include the caption, no questions will be asked. So does that mean that thieves can get away with stolen goods? Yes, that is exactly what this means. Because the caption's basically stating, don't ask me anything, buy this off of me, please. Like, what? Who? Nah. Huh? Life sentences cannot exceed 25 years. Are we really that laid back? Besties, I'm turning 20 in 2 months. In 2031, I will have lived a life sentence according to this. I thought, what is going on? Seriously, what is going on? Alright. Oh, let me go back down. If a urinal is not readily available, it is legal to urinate on the rear left tire of your vehicle. Now, why is this legal? You're basically allowing anyone and everyone to relieve themselves in the middle of a car park. If you are so that way inclined, you can relieve yourself in a parking lot because it is legal to do so. Yeah, what the fuck, you know? Oh, what was that? Could be a moth or something. Okay, back on track. Like, who? Like, I get it if a urinal is not readily available, but why on the car, for fuck's sake? Deadass, bro, what the hell? Alright. It is illegal to dress up as Robin and Batman. Can I spell? So now, for those of you who don't know, which you should, it's these two fine individuals. This is basically saying that you can't express yourself with booty butt cheek pants. Like, hold on. Like, look. They're stating you can express yourself with your butt cheeks out. You gotta dress up as this kid too. Alright, that's enough. So there's 2 left. Buckle up. In Melbourne, it is against the law to vacuum between 10 PM and 7 AM during weekdays, and 10 PM to 9 AM during weekends. Yep, we like our sleep. Okay, this raises questions, because deadass, who would want to vacuum at 3 AM? Boy, I'm laid in bed, watching YouTube at 3 AM. Better yet, I'm asleep. Who would want to vacuum at 3 AM? Are you turning into fucking Luigi and vacuuming up ghosts or something? Okay, number 19. You need help. Children are allowed to purchase cigarettes, but there is no stating that they cannot smoke them. So this is implying a 10-year-old can go buy darts and have them without lawful consequences. Yeah, nah, if my kid came home with a packet of darts, I am setting that shit on fire. Or I'm gonna have one. Nah, I'm gonna go find another list. Deadass, I'm gonna go find another list. Alright, so let's look at this one. From the Nick and Xenophon at Co-Lawyers. I'll have these links in the description if you want to go read these yourself, to be honest. Oh, These are rules with a description. Neat. How long have I been recording? 20 minutes. Yeah, I'll do this. Let me zoom in. Because your boy is visually impaired. Okay. An entertaining article by Lauren McMahoff of news.com. Australia is home to some of the weirdest laws in the world, and some sound too bizarre to possibly even be true. Deadass, let's find out. Wearing brown shoes. A Sydney cabbie, so a taxi driver, was left bemused this week after he was fined 100 AUD for wearing brown shoes while waiting for passengers at a casino taxi rank. So it's like in America you have like valet drivers who wait in like, it's like hallway looking thing outside of a club to wait for your car. Yeah, taxis wait there, and a dude got slapped $100 for simply covering his toes. For showing no toes tonight, he got slapped $100. Okay, there's more here. New South Wales police admitted wearing an incorrect uniform in a taxi rank used to be an offence, but no longer. The penalty was scraped as a part of reforms in December, not stating when. But that's not the only Australian regulation that's had people scratching their heads. Type Australia's craziest laws into any search engine and you'll unearth a huge field of news articles and websites reciting the same list of insane regulations without detail or evidence they actually exist. So we decided to dig into some of our favourite so-called weird laws and separate fact from fiction. And even though some appear to be more urban legend than actual legislation, it's safe to say we are still bound by some pretty bizarre rules in this weird and wonderful nation. Boy, who thought of this? It is illegal to be in possession of more than 50 kilograms of potatoes in Western Australia. Okay, potatoes are disgusting. Who would want 50 kilograms of spuds? They are gross. I digress. This is true, for now at least. Western Australia's powerful spud regulator, the Potato Marketing Corporation, which is the last of its kind in Australia, has the power to stop and search any vehicle suspected of carrying more than 50 kilograms of potatoes. From 1946. I need an age calculator real quick. $1946. This law is 80 years old. Who the fuck? Okay, we just went through this one, so I'm gonna skip it. It's the neck to knee length of swimming gear at Brighton Beach. We've just been through this. It's illegal to offer a reward, no questions asked, for the return of stolen property. Yep, this is actually an offence in... No. You cannot tell me that it's illegal to offer a reward to me. I live in SA. No. No. Yep, this is actually an offence in South Australia and Tasmania. In these jurisdictions, if a person publicly advertises a reward for the return of property that's been stolen or lost, and the ad indicates no questions will be asked upon the return of that property, the person can be found guilty of an offence and slapped with a maximum fine of 500 AUD. So let me to USD. So if I calculate the $500 into American, that's like 351 American dollars. Who in their right... Okay. In other words, just because you're grateful for the return of lost property doesn't mean you have the authority to let a potential thief off the hook. Okay, we've just been through this one, but I need to read this. You could be fined 200 AUD for touching electrical wires that can cause your death. So you're telling me you can fine a corpse $200 because they electrocuted to death? Nah, I'm done. I am done. Skipping. It's against the law to disrupt a wedding. Ha! In South Australia, the same goes for funerals too. According to the Summary Offences Act of 7A, any person who intentionally obstructs or disturbs a wedding ceremony or funeral, whether a secular or religious, is guilty of an offence and could face a maximum penalty of a whopping 10 grand or 2 years behind bars. We don't know how the speak now or forever hold your peace thing stands up against this law, but there you have it. Here's a bonus fact. It is legal in Queensland to publish or broadcast a phony birth, marriage, death, or new job. Really? Sorry about that. I'm very gassy right now. It's illegal to be near or inside a house frequented by thieves. Okay, I'm gonna look up what this word means, to be honest, because I don't know. Visited often or habitually. So basically, if you get robbed more than once, it's illegal for you to be in your house. Various websites claim this unfortunate law really does exist. In Victoria, the Vagrancy Act of 1966 indeed stipulates a person can be found guilty of an offence if they are the occupier of a house or place frequented by reputed thieves. So as I've just stated, it was repealed in 2005, but back then, if you got robbed more than once, you're illegal to be in your own house. Nah. Oh, this one. I'm gonna say it again for the meme. In the absence of a toilet, you could piss on your car. The thing is, in one way or another, public urination is considered an offence everywhere in Australia, and there are no exemptions for using a car tyre as a makeshift urinal. Brother, if you go on like Temu or anything, they have plastic bottles you can take a wee in. You can go to your local servo, get a Gatorade bottle, chug that shit, and piss in the bottle. No one will turn an eye at you. Oh my days, bro. Okay, this is a lot to read. So no, don't urinate on your car tire. Okay, this one again. No. What's this one? It is illegal to hurt a homing pigeon. If you've played GTA 4, you'd understand why this is funny to me. In GTA 4, there is a mission where you have to shoot down pigeons. Hang on, how many pigeons exactly? GTA 4 pigeons. There's a pigeons guide. Let me look at this. How many pigeons? In GTA 4, you have to kill 200 pigeons. And they labeled them as flying rats. Deadass, bro. Alright, let me read this shit. Aside from being plain wrong, it is absolutely an offence to interfere with a homing pigeon, according to the Summary Offences Act in Victoria and South Australia. These offences have been written out specifically to protect the homing pigeon, a breed of the bird that is trained to find its way home over long distances, and is often used to send messages and for racing. Under those acts, you cannot kill, injure, and snare, catch, or take a homing pigeon. In South Australia, the maximum penalty is 250 AUD. So for hurting a pigeon, you're paying your rent. I don't know, honestly. Like, who thought of this? So, nah, I'm gonna go find more, because I'm bored. Here's 5 weird ones from Stewart's and Stewart's. Look at these kangaroos, though. Pardon me. Vacuuming at night in Victoria is a no-no. Ah, we've just went through this one. Here's some ones we haven't gone through. Woo! You must have a license to clean up seabird or bat poop. In WA, you can also get in trouble for cleaning seabird poo or bat droppings without a license. You can be jailed for up to a year under Section 387 of the Criminal Code Act of 1913. I love that we get bats, and I've seen bat poop. I'm not touching that shit. The maximum penalty for breaching this law is 10 years imprisonment, Captain. Who would want to talk to pirates? Brother, what the fuck? Hello, Potato Law. No reason for ringing a doorbell. In South Australia, if you don't have a good excuse for ringing another home's doorbell, you could be slapped with a fine of $250. A maximum of $250 can be taken if someone doesn't have a reasonable excuse for ringing a doorbell. The same extends to knocking a door under Section 50 of the Summary Offences Act of 1953. Okay, I have had enough of this. Like, deadass. Who thought of this shit? Who would want to carry 15 kilos of potatoes? Who would want to clean up bat poo? Who would wear hot pink pants? Just, look, I love this country, but we need to have a think. We really do. What the fuck, man? Alright, well, that was some dumbass laws that Australia has, I guess. If you want me to find more, go tell me. I'll do it. Well, if you just have any ideas, drop them in the comments, or I'll make a community post. I don't know. Bye.